What's up, metalheads? My name's Jamie. This is the Blades and EDC channel. If you're new, please consider subscribing. If you enjoy the video, hit that like button. And let's jump right into it. Today we're going to be taking a look at the American Blade Works Model 1. But before we get into this knife, I want to talk about something else, and it ties into this knife in a way. So it'll make sense by the time we get to the end of it. So last weekend, Alice and Jeff, and I believe Gons and a couple others put on a knife meetup event in Tennessee, and I was supposed to go to that. And long story short, I was supposed to have my daughter Labor Day weekend, and she wanted to go to the beach with my ex-wife and her parents. So I said, that's fine, you can do that, but we'll swap weekends, right? But if you're with me that weekend, I'm going to go to the knife show. And she agreed to it, and she did as some 15-year-olds do, I guess. When it came time to go for her to hold up her end of the deal, it didn't work out too well. So, and other than lose the time I have with her, because I don't have that much really, during the school year especially, I chose to stay home and spend time with her. And I really wanted to go to this knife meetup. I really, really did. I wanted to meet a lot of people there, check out some knives, and meet a lot of cool people I've met online, but I have not met in person yet. Some fantastic people, just fantastic human beings. So I'm very sorry I didn't make it. Alice, Jeff, anybody that's watching that was expecting me, I'm very sorry. And the reason that ties into this knife is because when Alice sent that flyer out to me on Instagram, I shared it out with a bunch of people that follow me. And one of those people I shared it with was American Blade Works, Michael Martin. And Michael Martin actually went, and he's in Weaversville, North Carolina, and he designed this knife, and that's so cool. And that makes it even more disappointing that I didn't go, because I would have loved to meet the guy. You know what I mean? Seems like a super cool, down-to-earth guy. These are 100% made in the U.S.A. When they say American Blade Works, they mean American Blade Works. From the blade steel to everything here is made in the U.S.A. They may not... They don't source everything. They don't make everything themselves. You know what I mean? They source it from the steel from other people, but it's all in the USA. So from the titanium to the 20 CB to all of it, USA made. So, and it's absolutely beautiful too. Look at the milling on this knife. The price of this knife to me is shocking. It really is. For what it is, the price is shocking. Milled titanium pocket clip, milled titanium backspacer, beautiful milling on the scales, titanium frame lock, lots of milling inside the scales to lower the weight. This knife weighs a lot less than you would think it would by looking at it. And that's a good thing, because it's not light, but it's not heavy at all. It weighs, I thought this is a 5-ounce knife, you know, my hand size, the size of it being titanium frame lock, and you look at those slabs of titanium and how thick they are, this knife weighs a lot less than you would think it would. And that's because of all the milling inside here. And it's pretty heavily milled in there. It is riding on ceramic cage ball bearings. And there are washers in there also. Thrust washers, I believe is what they're called. It does have a still-like bar insert with a ceramic detent ball. The action is fantastic. The only issue with this knife for me, and most of you guys who watch my channel already know what that's going to be, I'm sure. Only one issue with this knife. I love everything about it. Is that it's a flipper only. You know? And I see, when I look at it, I could see some thumb studs being drilled and added here. Quick studs will not fit this blade. The thickness is a little too much. I think quick studs go up to like 120 thousandths, something in that nature. This blade is 126 thousandths thick. 125, 126 thousandths. I had to measure it. The measurements are not on the website. The blade length is 3 1/4 inches, and the handle length, when closed, 4.67 inches. So it's a decent sized knife, and it only weighs 3.8 ounces. So, and I have checked that. Actually, it's not on the website, so I had to verify that myself. The ergonomics are really good. They are really, really good. Everything is super comfortable. The only thing I do feel is with my index finger, I can feel the edge of this where they, not the lock bar, but where they put in the lock bar insert. I can feel that edge right there when I grip kind of hard. I don't know if it'd become a hot spot or not. I kind of doubt it. Actually, it might, because it's a little bit sharp right there in that one little edge. Not terribly sharp, but I mean, you have to be really gripping it hard for a long time. But yeah, I can definitely feel that there. Pocket clip goes in and out of the pocket perfectly. No issues whatsoever. No tapping. It's not loose or anything, and it's not overly tight. It works fantastically. Yeah, beautiful knife. 100% made in the USA, and only a couple hours for me too. I'd love to be able to go. I actually messaged him to see if they had a storefront or something, or if they only sell online. He said they only sell online. I'd love to be able to go by there and see, their facility where they're milling out these scales and everything. Maybe take some video or something just to show their how they produce their knives. That would be amazing. I don't know if they'd be in anything like that or not, but I don't know. Maybe it's something we could look into down the road. That'd be pretty cool to go see how they're made. Never seen a knife be made before. I'd just love to see a CNC machine running, like cutting scales. That would be so cool. You can watch them online, but have a feeling it's much different seeing it in person, hearing it in person, feeling it in person, than it is just watching a video on YouTube, So, and yeah, just a beautiful knife. Let me give you some size comparisons real quick. I didn't tell you the price. Price of this knife. They are all sold out right now. I will link his Instagram and his website below. I'm not sure when more are going to be in stock, but considering that there's multiple different variations, whether it's this one or carbon fiber, they're all titanium frame locks, so you can get carbon fiber, different G10s, micartas, all different kinds of options with it. This one's $289. Most of those others are $199 for a made in the USA knife, 20 CV titanium frame lock with milling like this. It's just unbelievable. That's just an unbelievable deal. To give you a comparison, this is the actually, let's not do that one. Let's do this one. The OG tactile Rockwell. This is $300, and you see what I'm saying here? Very similar milling, much more steel and titanium and everything over here. Actual milled clip, milling on the back spacer. Much larger knife, but not large. Much larger than a Rockwell. And this was priced less than that, so it's pretty impressive. Let's do a Spyderco pair of 3. So got a bit of length on the pair of 3. Let's go ahead and do the pair of 2. Pair of 2 is a little longer, but not by too much. Probably a 1/4, 3/8 of an inch. All right, let's go and do a couple more that people will recognize. Let's go and do a Benchmade bug out. Pretty close. A little bit longer than a bug out, but not by much. And QSP Penguin. And we'll go ahead and do a Vist variant, PE2. So that should give you guys an idea on the size. My thoughts on this knife are, it's fantastic. And it's so close to home. That's still what baffles me. The price is just, it's kind of unbelievable, actually, for what you're getting. To be handmade, be made in the USA, 100%. Yeah, it's unbelievable. It's a great deal compared to some of the other things being offered out there. My only complaint with this knife, well, there's two. There's two. First complaint is they're out of stock. Second complaint is, man, I wish it had thumb studs. Not really a complaint. It's nothing wrong with this knife. This knife wasn't designed with thumb studs. I have one complaint. It's out of stock. I got one request. Make a model with thumb studs. How's that sound? I'd love to see some thumb studs. So super smooth action too, man. It'd be so good with thumb studs. It'd be fantastic. So D10 is perfect. Really, it's even hard to get it right there. It's not too tight, but Try the push button real quick. Push button's fine. Light switch is fine. I would say the decent's a little light. I think I can fell it if I try. Yeah, I can fell it. So detent's a little light. It's not terrible. You're not shaking the blade out or anything like that. So yeah, love it. Can't wait to see what they do next, and I hope they release a thumb stud version. If you guys own one of these, comment below and let me know what you think about it. If you're interested in getting one, check out the Instagram link and the website link below. And I'm pretty sure they have a newsletter you can sign up for. That way you can get notified when they drop more. But yeah, for under $300, in my opinion, this knife is a steal. It is really a steal, and I'd follow them, try to pick one up if I were you. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you on the next one.